I'm going to show you some more videos on how I make my homemade diesel fuel. I just used the shop vac to clean out this tote from the previous batch. As I said before, you do not have to get it perfect because it's just going to get filled up again with sludge. And now you can kind of see the line where the sludge settles. So it settles almost right to the bottom, like 2 to 3 inches. That's all sludge. It's almost like grease. But I gotta clean out my bed sheet now. Now this filter, when it got clogged, the oil level was up to the top. So what I had to do was use my little pump. I just pumped out that excess oil and pumped it back into the oil tote. And now I can use the shop vac to clean out the bed sheet. This is about 1,000 gallons worth of motor oil I ran through this bed sheet. And I don't have to replace the bed sheet. I'll show you, I'll clean it. I just took the bed sheet down so I can get to it easier. And now I'm going to use the shop vac to clean it out. And then when I get to about this point, I'll give it a little spray of starting fluid to help break some of this stuff down so I can clean a little bit better. So there you go. That's about how simple it is to clean. I have been using the same bed sheet for over 6 years now. And this is my only main filter besides your factory fuel filters on your machines or vehicles. I used to have a double layer bed sheet, but I found out just one layer is all I need to filter that motor oil. So now I'm going to take my little pump with the hose with the little weight on the end. I'm going to put it all the way down the bottom until it hits the bottom, which is right there. And I'm going to pick it up a few inches, put something heavy on the hose so it doesn't slide down into the tote. Okay, I'm going to run my hose up to the barrel. I like to use a pair of vice grips to hold this line right here into the barrel so it doesn't slide out. Now I'm going to turn my battery charger on, full 10 amps, 12 volts. Let's start pumping oil. This tote was already sitting in here for a while for all the crap to settle to the bottom. As you can see, the tote is a little above half, so I got plenty of room to put it in that tote so I don't have to worry about this possibly overfilling. So now I'm going to filter all that used motor oil down through the bed sheet. And when that's done, I'm going to let it sit for about 2 weeks. And then I'll fill this up with some stale gasoline. I'll put about 130 gallons in here. And when that's all done, I'll pump that oil into this tote and fill it right up to the top. Then I'll mix it. And then I'll double check the viscosity to make sure it's thin enough. And that's it. It's pretty simple. If I had a bad batch of motor oil and this bed sheet got clogged up and overflowed the barrel, it goes into this big funnel here into this tote. And when I leave, I'm going to set the timer. I'll put it on 6 volts, 1.5 amps. And I can just keep presetting the timer until it's all done.